Hey man, shout out to everybody out there watching us, man. Everybody supporting us as well. And shout out to all the producers. Just know you can go to beatclubpodcast.com to upload your beats 24/7 around the clock, man. So shout out to all the producers that do that. As well as just know, I know we just had our first Sunday of the year. 2021 is coming up. It's going to come up quickly. So just know if you have any battle beats that you want to try out next year, which is around the corner, beatclubpodcast.com, and you can upload those beats at any time. Just make sure the MP3s. All right. But yeah, besides all that, Avi, man, what's popping with you? Is your tape dropping this year? Or we going 2021?
2021.
All right, cool. Just making sure, man.
This dude on his Dr. Dre shit, man. I am. I am. Nah, I told you. I want to have some shit lined up for the next one before I drop, and then I'm just in motion from that point on.
Good shit.
I hate doing something and then I ain't got nothing else lined up. I'm always like stagnant like that, so I'm trying to combat that shit.
Do you feel as though that's the pressure of just like social media just being relevant today? Just as far as like you just need something for consistency? This is just
me personally. Nah, I don't really care about that. It's for me. Like straight up, it's just for me. It's me in my own head. So you know what I'm saying?
I mean, with that in mind, let me target this question at Humbeats. You dropped the album. The album is going to be out. Is this project going to, in your head, is this project going to be something you push throughout all of 2021, or you got something else lined up shortly thereafter, just because that's how the world is right now? Like people get in music, get hype about it, and they move on to the next. What's your thoughts on that?
I have something else coming up, but I'm gonna try and push everything through the year. As much as I can. So yeah, like we'll see how it goes.
Make sure everybody shoots music videos for you, bro, because a lot of them joints is hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get videos. It's adding up, but I'm gonna do my best.
You see what's good, man. See what's good. But all right then, fellas, man. I just want to say thank you guys for being here on this beautiful Sunday, wherever you are, whether it's
beautiful Sunday in Boston, man.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. You guys ready to get into some beats though?
Let's do it.
All right, let's get into it right now.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Keep it.
All right, y'all. What we do each and every Sunday here at the Beat Club Podcast, we have a place called the beatclubpodcast.com where you can go and upload your fire beats. That's right, just the fire beats. We take a listen to these beats for the very first time on our show and decide if we're going to keep it or cut it. Now, on the Beat Club Podcast, we're looking for at least 8 keep it's, so we can make a beat tape on the spot. And if we get 8 keep it's, Humbeats will be able to name the beat tape and basically A&R it with us as well as the Beat Club Podcast community. So feel free to let us know what you think about it. Let us know, would you keep it, would you cut it? And just kind of create that conversation amongst everybody in the group. So, Avi, man, who is the first person on our chopping block today?
First up, we got Anahata Beat Speaker, and this is called Flickering Shadows of Mortal Memory.
Whoa.
Title.
God damn, son.
Long ass.
Yeah. I just want to say this, man. Shout out to the producers that constantly send stuff in, whether it's every week. Just the consistency that comes in really makes me feel like I'm not working hard enough, bro. You guys got a ton of beats, man, and I just love the fact that you're leveling up all the time and just putting stuff out there. So we're going to take a listen to this right now on the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
All right, B Club, let's talk about this one. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? To hear someone special on it? I'm gonna go around the room and see what's good with the bros, and I'm gonna start off with Humbeats, man. What's the word on this beat?
I like it. Honestly, I like the melody. I like the drums, the bounce. The mix sounded pretty good. I'm on a laptop, so I can't really go too in depth on the mix, but it sounded good to me, so I like it. I'd keep it.
All right, cool. We got to keep it from Humbeats, man. Let's go to Motivate Marin.
Yeah, I agree with him. I'll definitely keep this. The only critique that I had, I wasn't sure about the bass. Like I don't know if like the bass seemed to be coming in like a little, I don't know, distorted on my end.
Yeah,
but I don't know. It could have been just me over here. I had the speakers on blast. But yeah, overall, I liked it, man. I think this is, it's typical Anahata. You know what I'm saying? Like a sound landscape. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like it.
All right, cool, man. Hey, man, what's popping, bro?
Yeah, I was gonna say what Merritt said. Something sounded weird with the bass, but I don't know. Maybe it was just like too loud or something. I don't know. But overall, I did like the beat. Something about it I did like. So I'm gonna just keep it.
All right, cool. So that's 3 keep it's. We got keep it right there as well on Facebook. People saying nice beat as well. I thought it was pretty cool, and I think it was the bass because I think last week or whatever we also had a similar issue with the distortion or whatever with the bass line, I think from Anahata. But it wasn't too bad. It just kind of walked like a fine line. But for the most part, man, I thought it was pretty cool. Cool vibes. So I'm gonna keep it. It says was distorted, but maybe it was just hot through the stream. Could be. But it seems like that's not gonna stop us from keeping it, man. So we're just gonna throw it out there. Keep it. That's not bad. That's how we started off. Good shit. Let me throw the one up on there, man, since we making moves. Bang. Avy, man, who we got next?
All right, next up we got DK the producer with The Look of Love.
The Look of Love. All right, cool. Let's take a listen to it right now on the B Club Podcast. Keep it and cut it. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, B Club, let's talk about this one. Let us know, would you keep it? Would you cut it? Do you hear someone special on it? I'm gonna go around and see what's good with the bros, man. Motivate Marin. What's the word with this one? Man, you gave the side before? Shit, I know where this is going.
Yeah. Nah, I'll just cut it, man. I would have pulled out the safe keep it because there are a lot of things that I do like about it, but I just think the sample was pretty dope, but it had the potential to be so much better. I felt like it was just kind of, it was just stagnant. It just stayed where it was at, and that sample is dope. And I know, I'm pretty sure. I think that is from actually a piece from The Look of Love, like the actual original joint. Maybe the Isaac Hayes version or something. But a lot of potential with the sample. They didn't capitalize on that. So I'm gonna cut it this time.
All right, we're gonna go to Avy.
Yeah, I feel like something was missing. They could have added a couple other elements of their own to this joint to really give it some personality. It just sounded like it was kind of dull after a while, but it did have potential. But I'm gonna cut it.
Beats, man, you agree with these people?
Yeah, it was just too like repetitive. I think like the drums were cool, but it just kind of just looped. It was like a loop. But yeah, it had potential to be a cool beat. But yeah.
You cut shit mad polite, bro. Just mad polite.
Hum is for humble, you know.
So you just gonna have to cut it, dog. I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, I thought it was cool as far as I could hear spitter on it. You know what I mean? One thing I did notice is once we turned it down, there was some hats that came in that I did not like. I felt like you could remove those hats, but overall, I feel like, you know, you give this to a spitter, they might be able to do something on it. Yeah, those joints. I don't like those hats. But everything else is pretty cool. So I'd be on the fence, but I'm not gonna use my save keep it. So I'm just gonna say it's getting cut anyways. And the hats is it. I'm gonna cut it, bro. I'm gonna cut it. So that's kind of just a unanimous, right?
Yeah.
Cut it.
Yeah, man. You already know. Like sometimes producers they be like, oh, some producer. I really can't remember any producers like, yeah, I'm gonna cut that shit. I don't know that we've ever had a producer on the show that was like, yeah, screw that. You know what I mean? It's always one thing where producers just real.
Not producers. Who was it? I remember
artists maybe.
Yeah, artist and DJ. Chubby Chubb.
Chubby Chubb wasn't playing that.
Was funny, man. He was not playing. That was funny. Yeah.
Oh man, let's get one more and let's see what's good, Av.
This person's name is Feel Me With No Hands. Yeah, Paul. That's a clever ass name.
You produce
name or his name?
That's the producer name.
I'm sorry.
Feel me.
I felt weird saying that shit, but anyway.
What's his name again?
Feel Me With No Hands.
Loop's
about to make a whole loop. Are you saying that?
That's gonna be the beat tape name.
Feel Me With No Hands.
Facts. We running with it. Yeah, that's some dope. Oh, I could already see the artwork, fam.
Yeah.
Chill.
All right, and what's the name of the beat?
I think it's called Retro Speaker.
All right, we're gonna take a listen to it right now on the B Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, B Club, let's talk about this one. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? Do you hear someone special on it? I'm gonna go around the room and see what's good with the bros, and I'm gonna start off with Humbeats, man. What's the word on this one?
I like it. I'm not a big boom bap fan, but I can respect it. I like it. I'll keep this one. I like the little elements he added to it, the little strings, I like the little vocals. So yeah, it's cool. I can definitely hear one of the little boom bap rappers on it. So I keep it.
All right, cool, man. We're gonna go to Av.
I'm kind of on the fence because I do understand these type of beats. Of course, this just sounded like it needed like Wu-Tang on it or some shit, and it would sound crazy. But because we're listening to it as just the beat right now, I'm probably gonna cut it. I don't hear it on the mix. So
all right. Marin, man, what's the word, bro? You got this slight smirk. What's going on?
Yeah, I gotta cut it. Yeah, y'all be showing y'all age, man. Hum said I don't like boom bap beats. For one. And then y'all, then AV's like, yeah, I can understand this type of beat. And listen, first off, y'all don't know that sample? No, I do. But you know the sample? Where's the sample from? I don't remember the exact name right now. Yeah, I do remember the sample though. Yeah, KRS used it. It's the song called "A Friend." So if you listen to that song, I would listen to that song. The name of the song is "Friend" by KRS-One. It's produced by Showbiz. So when you hear that and then you hear this, that's a good reference point where you're like, okay, if you're gonna flip something that's familiar like this, you gotta kind of take it to the next level, and you might as well have just let the shit play out, like, because that's how the original joint plays out. Like he just lets 4-bar loop play out and then brings the strings in, and the strings are crazy on this original joint. So yeah, this almost sounds like this person did like a 2-bar loop from the actual song, from KRS's song. That's what it sounds like to me. So that's the main reason I'm gonna cut it. Like, he didn't really take this to the next level. Like, honestly, like, if you go listen to that song, then y'all will understand what I'm saying. But yeah.
And
probably heard it. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I didn't know the sample or anything. For the most part, yeah, I do hear like they left. It's a real simple beat. You know what I mean? I feel as though like it left area for like an artist to spit something on it. But it just didn't move me. That's all. It doesn't mean it's a bad beat. It just didn't move me today. And I like boom bap. So just not today, man. So when people saying super dope song, it didn't go anywhere for me. So I think it's just gonna be a cut it. Right? Are we cutting it? We cutting it? Yeah, we cut it.
Unanimous. Yeah.
Cut it.
Damn, he said it looks like Marin looked like he interviewing himself.
I do. I got the reporter mic. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Humbeats, talk about Level Up, man.
Level Up always.
Level Up always.
It's the brand. It's the mind state. It's everything. It's just, being better than you were yesterday. Doing the next thing like better than you did before. So make a beat, make the next beat better. Whatever you do, if you work at Amazon, if you package packages, package the next one better.
Straight up.
Just do the next thing better, man. Just it's pretty simple. I don't have a whole huge definition. It's just
nah.
better next time.
I think that's actually a cool way to do it, because you can apply it to a bunch of different things. If I worked at Amazon, I take that box, let me take the shit off this next one. You know what I mean? And the idea that you can be better than you were a minute ago. So that's dope. My other question is, when are we getting some Scullies or something, bro? What's going on? That joint's kind of fire. Like, you and Marion got your hat game popping on the bottom screen, bro.
Things are definitely coming. These things add up, and people don't want to buy beats, so we'll see.
Shit.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about that. That's definitely a good segue into your placement grind, because I see you do get a good amount of placements. I know sometimes you have to put yourself out there. You might not get the money you want, or you might even give a beat away for free to leverage something. But talk about your grind in terms of placements. Like, what have you been experiencing lately? And especially too, I see you got a good rapport with why am I drawing a blank? Battle rapper. Sue Surf.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was looking at that, I'm like, damn, man, that shit reminds me of the pandemic, because I had Sue Surf booked to come to Boston, and that shit got canceled because of COVID, man. So every time I see him, I'll be like, damn, that show would have been so crazy. But so yeah, talk about that, man. Talk about like where you're at now and some of the things that you've gone through in terms of your placement game.
I mean, placements have been like, they started out pretty early, but it was a lot of like random placements I would get. Like early on, I got a random feature from Jim Jones. So like that was like my first like big placement, I guess, because I was like right near the balling era, I guess. So that was cool. And then after that, I was just like a lot of like local stuff. So that was like a bunch of my like local first placements, Stiz and Christmas and Replay, people like that. And then it kind of emerged into like OG Mako and Davies, shit like that. But I mean, it was a lot of random placements. I haven't really like a lot of my placements. I haven't like met the artist. It's a lot of email placements, a lot of like Twitter placements. Just finding emails on Twitter and then just sending them beats and seeing what happens.
Yeah, I'm more asking from like a business standpoint, like how lucrative has it been for you, and like, you know, like how were you able to gauge like, you know, like what you're gonna charge for a beat with some of these artists, and did you give some beats away for free? You know, I just want to have like an idea of like how did you leverage? You know what I'm saying?
Like locally, almost everything was like free. I haven't really charged a lot of local artists ever, really, unless I like really needed it. But yeah, almost everything local has been free. As far as like industry, I haven't really leveraged any money off that. I kind of take it as like I get their fan base. Like a lot of them retweet or do videos or whatever, so I get a bunch of fans. Like the surf one I just produced, the Quarantine Tales 2. I went on YouTube and just commented under every comment. I was like, "Oh, this beat's fire," whatever. I was just like, thank you, all that stuff. I got like 100 followers on Instagram like in a week. So a lot of it's just been like not really money, but a lot of followers, and that kind of turns into like a lot of them are rappers themselves, so they kind of want beats themselves, and that turns into money.
No
so
doubt.
It's like a hockey assist from the artist.
No doubt. That's important. I just wanted to throw that out there. That's important for people to know, because sometimes you do have to, you know what I'm saying, just put yourself out there to then that's how you leverage it. You know what I'm saying? You're leveraging that.
About the upfront money. It's kind of like, you get the exposure, then you take the secondary money.
Now you got to pay up.
So wait, so let me ask you this, So you said you kind of you didn't charge for the beats that you gave to, your local clientele. But did you give them the best of your beats, or did you kind of give them some throwaways, some like lukewarm joints? Like, how did you gauge what you were going to give them?
I don't really. I give them what I think is best for them. So I mean, I make too many like different beats, I would say, to say it's like my best beat, because I think my best beat is like an EDM beat. So I haven't even got that one placed yet, but yeah, I just give artists the best beat I think is best for them, and usually it just works out. Like I really haven't had too many of like the same beat being sent out or anything like that. So that's kind of how it's been for like local. And then yeah, I don't really like have like a throwaway folder or anything like that. I kind of just send them what I think they would want to hear. I think that's one of my best skills, is being able to cater to an artist's sound pretty easily and understand what they kind of want.
And when you send over that beat pack or whatever, like how do you take that step? Is it an email? Is it Twitter? Is it something where you send like a few beats, like, yo, I think you would sound good on these, not to steal your formula or whatever, but just like what works for you when it comes to that communication? Because, a lot of us could be introverted or not necessarily know how to speak or kind of pitch what we're, the fact that I think you belong on this beat.
Yeah. As far as like hitting up an artist, it's kind of like I said before. I kind of let the music speak for itself. Like I'll kind of have a little pitch, I guess, but it's more so just like I have beats for you. I'm a producer out of Mass. I produce for X, Y, and Z, and yeah, I was asked for email, and then I kind of just let the beats speak for themselves. If they don't like it, then that's that. But usually I know if an artist, if I have a sound for an artist, so I kind of just send them what I think they want to hear.
Yeah, I heard that joint. How you flip that sample from the shorty that was like singing on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah,
for Surf, that was dope, man. That was dope. Like you flipped it from the audio from IG.
No, I actually hit her up.
Oh, okay.
On Instagram, and she sent me a clean recording of it.
Oh, okay. I was like, this is crazy.
I was gonna put it from Instagram if I had to, but
yeah, you could have still made it work because the audio was pretty good.
Actually, I don't know if you heard his album, but I flipped. I don't know if you know that song "Fuck It" off his album.
Nah.
It's like an Usher sample. It's an Usher climax sample.
Okay.
I took that from an Instagram video. That sample. It was because he had a challenge, a climax challenge, and people were just singing this song. And I took one of those videos off Instagram and sampled that. So that was a dope collab because he was just like, sample this song, and I was like, I mean, it's Usher. Like, I'm sure you can't get that cleared that easily. So
yeah, made that work. That was the loophole. Yeah, yeah, that worked.
Well, we gotta get back into some beats real quick, man. So, Avi, man, can you let me know who's next on the chopping block, bro?
Next up, we got Gold Rush, and this is called Heaven.
I like the way that's spelled, bro. That's pretty creative. We're gonna take a listen to right now on the B Club Podcast. Keep it, cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, B Club, let's talk that talk. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? Do you hear someone special on it? And go around and see what's good with the bros. Is anybody here cutting this beat?
I'm gonna cut it.
What's popping, Motivate? Why so?
I don't know. I just heard better from Gold Rush, and more than anything, though, like I think it was cool, but I just think like sonically it wasn't there. I think the sounds needed to be treated a little bit better.
Yeah.
That would have probably brought it out more for me, but yeah, like it just didn't move me. I like that switch, like that break, like when the music broke down, that was pretty dope. But even that, like it just kind of came out of nowhere, and I don't know, just needs to be arranged better, work on the sounds a little bit more.
So I'm guessing because no one else is saying anything, the rest of you guys is keeping it? Because I agree with Marin, I'm cutting it.
No, I'm cutting it as well.
I cut it. Yeah.
I feel like you needed more bass in that shit. And I know he's good for putting bass in his beats, but this one just didn't sound like it had it. And also the kick drum just, I don't know, it wasn't hitting hard enough for me either.
Yeah.
Like it was almost non-existent.
This is why I got you guys. You say everything that I couldn't say. Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. I mean, we've heard Gold Rush for a really long time, so you've already set the bar, bro, for yourself. So everything that you send, if it doesn't meet that bar, I'm just cutting it. I think this is really dope. I just feel like it needs to be like a fuller sound, and definitely give the lows a little bit more presence, man. Whether it be the kick or whether it be the bass line or something, but just the low one needs more presence. So I'm gonna cut it, and I'm thinking Humbeats, man, you gonna cut this as well?
Yeah, it just didn't sound like full enough, I guess.
Yeah. So we'll just throw it out there, man.
It didn't sound like it was like 2020, 2021.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just throw it out there then.
Cut it.
It says organs and keys are so loud they're muddying the mix. There you go.
Yeah, that's when people be compressing the sounds and shit. They start canceling each other out.
Let me see who. Avi, this name. I'm gonna be mature. Mature. Who's next?
Yeah, these names are different today. I mean, we've heard from this person, Toughhead.
Probably a gangster though, so I don't want to laugh at him.
Nah, I mean, we just laughing at the
name. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. That's
the reason why I laugh at this because I'm like, if that is your actual name and you go and you present yourself, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I think that if the city wasn't there, it'd be like, yeah, it'd be a little suspect. You know what I mean? Or like, yo, what's up? My name is Feel Me with no hands. You know, you'd be like, what? But you might remember them though. You might remember them though.
That's true though.
That's very, very true.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So don't worry, I'm just gapping a little bit, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a dope beat. The title's called what?
NWO.
Oh, favorite NWO member, bro?
Maybe Kevin Nash.
Oh, I forgot he was in NWO.
Yeah, for like a brief. Nah. Wasn't Razor Ramon too?
Didn't they got that name? Yeah, and Hogan, right?
Yeah, Razor Ramon, bro.
Yeah, Razor Ramon's that guy, dog. He's that guy. And shout out to the people I did Razor Edge in middle school. I hope you're okay.
Man, that's fucked up.
It happens, bro. It happens. Shit happens. But we're gonna take a listen to right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it, cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
And I think that these people here and a lot of other people around the world have had just about enough of this band, and you want to put yourself in this group? You've got to be kidding me.
Well, the first thing you gotta realize, brother, is this right here is the future of wrestling. You can call this the New World Order.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, Beat Club. Let's talk about it. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? Do you hear someone special on it? I'm gonna go around and see what's good with the bros. Knowing that Humbeats doesn't like boom bap, I'm gonna go with him first. Humbeat, what's the word?
I like it. I keep this one. It's the bounce. It's the bounce for me. I like
bounce is everything.
Yeah. It's all about the bounce. So we got some bounce there.
All right, that was good. Motivate. What's the word?
Yeah, I agree, man. This was dope. I mean, I think, I think this is definitely, I could hear the artist, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the way I was listening to it. They left a lot of space, it's pretty much a loop, but I think the sounds and the bounce, like y'all said, is enough for an artist to get on there and just spit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it could use a little more progression, but with the artist on it would be dope. You know what I'm saying? It was dope when it dropped, but it was a little underwhelming with that intro. That intro was crazy as shit, and I was kind of expecting it to go a completely different direction. I will say that, but that's neither here nor there. Let's keep it.
Bong. Avy, man, you agree?
Yeah, Marion pretty much took all the words. So, yeah, dope bounce. Plain and simple.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. I'm rocking with it as well. I don't really got much to say about it, but let's just keep it.
Keep it.
Fire.
So let's keep it, brother.
Something I never understood, right? Like given Hulk Hogan was a bad motherfucker, but how is it that when he dropped his leg dropped, you was out for the count? But Yokozuna do that shit and you can get back up. Like I didn't get that shit. Like what was so special about I don't know his leg drop? I didn't get that shit. I didn't get
it's a superpower, bro.
He was a Hulk.
I don't know.
He was the Hulk. He was the Hulk.
I'm sorry.
And on top of that, he was like the first like real like superstar too, man. Like Hulk, his superstar status was on another level. There was nobody like that at that particular time. He's kind of set it off.
I don't know. I think he just picked a safe finisher that he can do until he like the end of time. I think as you get older, you can't be back flipping off the top ropes. But
that's what I'm saying. That's the point that I'm making. Like it was his superstar status that just made anything it didn't matter what he did, bro.
Yeah.
It didn't matter what he did. He could have just put you in a headlock. It would have been the Hulk lock, and you know what I'm saying? And it would have just been that shit.
You ever try to tear your undershirt and shit like when you was a kid?
Yeah, hell yeah. I think we all did. I think you could tear, you cut the little top of your old fucking t-shirt. That's what you could do.
Let me keep it a buck real quick. So you know, I was hosting a show and I was hosting with Avant and Silk, right? Avant and Silk, they were performing, and you know, this is when Silk got older, right? So they were turned around, and one of the members was Avi. You remember this shit?
Yeah.
We backstage, right? And one of the dudes from Silk, I'm not gonna say his name, but he was trying to prepare like to rip his shirt open. So he's trying to make a little tear. He was biting at it and everything, right? He tried to pull it and he couldn't do it. He maybe his shirt was too strong, maybe the fibers was too strong, but that shit was mad like droopy like the rest of the night, bro. He had like the droopy A shirt with the taco meat and shit, like performing for the rest of the night. This shit was hilarious. But yeah, all bad. Funny show.
Dude, that shit's crazy.
That shit's all, yeah, you should
have had. I mean, you could have asked somebody for some scissors, fam.
You gotta prepare the sexy. You have to prepare the sexy before you get on stage, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let's get one more, man. Who we got next, bro? Oh, wait. My bad. I see the numbers, bro. The number, you know I can't count. I gotta throw the number up there.
You got two.
Bang. All right. Who we got next?
We got Peter Perfect up next with Thanks.
Perfect. Hey, let's go. Let's take a listen right now to Beat Club Podcast. Keep it, cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, B Club, let's talk about this one. Would you keep it or cut it? I'm gonna go around and see what's good with the bros. Is anybody in this room cutting this beat?
I'm not cutting it, but he needs to turn the hi-hat down.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Overall, we're keeping it though? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's a good bounce, good vibe. I made a beat with that same sample recently too. And the dope thing is that it doesn't sound anything like that. Like I didn't just loop it. I chopped it. But yeah, that the exact same sample. That's why I was over here bugging. I'm like, word, like literally, like I think like last week or something.
What sample is that?
I forgot the name of the artist, but it's like Brazilian jazz, like Brazilian jazz music.
I fuck with it. Nah, it's a vibe, man. And shout out to you, Perfect, man. I was talking to Perfect yesterday. He's got some beautiful things coming up in 2021. And actually, when an artist was on the show, he actually played a beat, and now he's working with that artist on a new project they're releasing in 2021 as well, man. So salute to you and everything that you got going on, bro. But it sounds like we're just gonna throw this out there. Keep it. That shit was fire, man. Yo, Humbeats, man. Let me ask you a question. I mean, you dropped this project. What's the idea behind the name?
That's a dope graphic. It's just kind of how I was feeling between, I guess, thinking of doing a project and dropping the actual project. A lot of like the past year has been a lot of leveling up always, I would say. And I think you can kind of equate leveling up always to growth as of getting better, learning things. So I felt like growth was just the best name for a project of mine. feel like I've been doing a lot of growth, a lot of just like learning myself and perfecting my crafts and getting things done. I feel like that's like growth.
Now expound on that. My fault, Loops. Expound on that.
We good.
Like like because I think we all like reach a point like where it's almost like your eyes open, like you have that epiphany, or like where you're just moving, you're constantly in motion, but then where it's like you awaken and you're like, now you're on autopilot. Now like exactly what you want to do. Your intentions are clear. From so you say you've been doing this at this point for a decade. Within that decade, when do you think that happened for you? When do you feel like you arrived at that point where you were like, okay, I'm in a zone where I need to be?
I would say it happened my first Davies placement, and then for that whole year was like a big year for me, and this year it kind of restarted that feeling, because it got kind of stagnant, I would say, like 2019, but this year kind of it was just a lot of like, I've been telling my friends this year was probably one of my best years besides the 2018 year. Disregarding COVID and all that, I would say like I had placements, I moved, I dropped the album. It was just a lot of things that just happened this year that helped me like grow a lot, level up always like a lot. So
and what do you attribute that shift to? Like what is because it takes discipline, you know what I'm saying, to do what you're doing, to be like a full-time music producer, have your own company. So like what practice of discipline do you attribute that to?
I don't know. I feel like it just needed to happen. I mean, if I didn't, then I would just have to go to a job, or I would just be broke. Like, so I guess it wasn't really like a practice thing. It was just like a do or die type of thing. And it just worked out for me. I mean, I guess it doesn't work out for a lot of people, but yeah, things just kind of went in my favor this year. And you work for them, and you just hope like things just work out, and they did. So I'm just trying to keep it going at this point.
Sink or swim, man. That's how I learned how to swim. My aunt threw me in the pool.
What? That's not child abuse, bro?
It could be.
I mean, it is. I'm still here though, right? I can swim though, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't be safe all the time. You gotta adapt.
Yeah.
And since he was good. And let's I'm an artwork person. I want to know, what is the concept behind the artwork? The smile on the wall, the person facing wall. What, like, conceptually, I know that means something, but what is it?
It's more, well, like me, if people know me, they know I'm more of like a solo person. I'm very introverted. So I wanted to like look like I'm not like alone, but kind of just like secluded in like my own space. And as far as my opinion of where I am to where I want to be, I'm kind of not exactly where I am or like where I want to be, but I'm happy at the same time. And as far as everything around me, like everything around me just is something that played a big part in the growth. Whether it's my brand, the Level Up Always, or basketball, my keyboard, the music. So it's all things that made me happy, but at the same time, I'm secluded and I'm not exactly where I want to be. So that was kind of the vision of the art.
And where exactly do you want to be? Like, do you think you have like that exact destination in mind, or is it just like you just want to constantly climb, you want to constantly level up always?
Yeah, like there's not really a destination, but there is a place I want to pass, I guess, and or at least see. And I mean, for me, it's like it's a high plateau. I want to be like a Timbaland. That's my favorite of all time. So I want to get so like that level of success. I don't want to be Timbaland, but I want to see that level of success. I want to work with artists and really work with them. I don't want to just have placements. I want to be like their go-to. I want to like how he was with like Aaliyah and Timberlake and Missy Elliott. I want to have like artists like that where it's like we have like pretty much full projects, and if they're doing an album, I want to be like that go-to call. Like I need a Humbeat type of thing. That's my plateau.
So let me ask you this: being that you worked with a bunch of artists on this particular project, do you have a joint that you listen to since the project's released? Like, do you have a joint that you just always listen to? Like, is it like your main? I know you like all of them. You're supposed to say you like all of them. I know you do. But what's your joint? Like, what's the one that people need to go and listen to right away in order to kind of get an idea of, the project? Like, which one are you pitching as the single?
I would say the 1999 joint. Just because it's so different.
Them cuts mean, bro.
Because I feel like everyone, like people are gonna attribute a genre to you no matter what you do.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want people to know that like I can do that too. So it's more like I've been telling people this is more of a statement album than like a just a compilation or whatever. I want people to know that like I can do vibes, I can do pop, I can do trap. So yeah, that was the that's how I'm kind of telling people that that's the album. So
yeah, that's a fun record, man. It's definitely fun record. I like my compiled thoughts too. I've definitely seen him perform live a couple of times.
I made that beat for it. Like the beat's called the beat was called Expensive Thoughts. I thought of thoughts. And he was the first one that I sent the beat to, and he killed that with the hook, and I was just like, yeah, let me just get the rest of the artists on it. And
the video's mad funny too. Like everybody's dancing around, and Hum is just standing there like. Yo,
I gotta see it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's the vibe.
Let me see if I can actually pull this up real quick. Let me see what's good. You said 1999, right? That was the joint I played earlier. Let me see what's good.
In Hot, I wanted to ask, how did you did you know who you wanted to be on the title, like on the Level Up Always record? Like, did you?
Oh no, that wasn't planned. He just made that hook and called Level Up Always. So I was like, say no more.
It works. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to play it real quick, man. I think the people need to hear a little something, man. Let's take a listen to it real quick. Let's go. Let's see what's good. 1999, man, off of Humbeats' new project, man. Let's take a listen to it right now. The Beat Club Podcast. Let's get it. Let's go.
With your drink, yeah. Shake your hip and trance, yeah. Wonder if you got a man, 'cause I ain't just tryna dance.
Oh my gosh, what a wonderful nightmare. Need someone to hold, I wake up, you right there. Still a little fuzzy the day that we first met. Been a little while, I felt like a kid. Roll coast ride, hold down and hold tight. You can tell all them suckers that I fight. I don't like that, disturbing my night. Not being the stool trying to prove that I'm not alive. I like when my mind been alive. Ain't no night that felt like tonight. Now I don't mind your hit side to side. Now I need mine, I won't compromise. compromise. Whole time feeling like I drowned alone. My, tonight you reminded. Can't call you mine, was lost in denial. Flow past the sky, let's hope the sky's the wire.
Don't need a reason, baby, to wanna be with you.
So if you guys want to go and listen to that album, man, go and check it out. Album's called Growth. That joint right there is called 1999. We'll play a couple more joints and whatever, but I definitely want to sprinkle that there, man. Once again, congrats, bro. Like really, like big ups. Like congrats on that. Marin, you wasn't here when we were clapping, and AV wasn't clapping. He was clapping one hand. That's what he was doing this shit. But we got to clap it up one more time, man, for Humbeats in this project. Can we clap it up, please? That's big shit. That's big shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge feat to put together a project, a producer project, getting so many artists together on one project like that. You know, it's a lot of work that goes into it. Like he said earlier, like the beats and shit is the easy part, but like, you know, to get all of these people, you know what I'm saying, to get these verses in, and you have a concept, and I got this hook, I need this verse, and then you got to wait for the verse. Who is like out of the city, you know what I'm saying, out of New England, Mass area, who's that person that's just like y'all have that synergy, like it's easy for y'all to work, and every time y'all get together it just happens, it's magic?
I would say off the top of my head, there's Austin Fair, obviously. Reem Scully.
Reem Scully's dope.
Millie's
dope.
G.O.D.
G.O.D.'s incredible too, man.
Replay? I would say Replay.
Who have you worked with like the most? Outside of anybody that's in your camp. You know what I'm saying?
Millie's.
Oh, Millie's? Oh, okay.
Or Reem. Well, I guess Reem first, then Millie's. Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's fire. Once again, man, if you want to go check out the project, it's everywhere right now. The project's called Growth. You can check it out right now on all streaming platforms. And better yet, just buy the joint. You know what I mean? Just go straight out and just buy it. Right. I think people need to do that more often. Like the stream joint is cool, but just buy the album, support, like for real.
Yeah, and for everybody, you know, because you know we got listeners from everywhere on this shit. Like what I want to say is I'm super proud of this project because this represents our city, you know what I'm saying? It represents Boston, it represents Massachusetts as a whole. If you want to hear like, you know, the talent that's coming out of the city right now, this is a great representation of that. Like that's what I'm super proud of more than anything, man. We already know Hum is gonna come with some crazy beats, but this is
and on top of that, it's a lot of females. I want to make sure it was like half male, half female.
That's important.
Okay.
It's a pretty even count of male and female artists on it as well.
So that was intentional. So that's dope within itself, man. Dope.
Let's get into some more beats though, man. Let's see about trying to wrap up this folder so we can get this it's possible 8 on the board over here, man. AV, man, who we got next, bro?
Next up we got RC Productions with Deep Cover.
All right, we're gonna take a listen to it right now on the B Club Podcast. Keep it and cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Creep with me as I cruise in my big all the kids in the ghetto call me Don Cartagena, kicking ass as I blast on feet. And never see me talk to police. So creep with me as I cruise in my big all the kids in the ghetto call me Don Cartagena, kicking ass as I blast on feet. And never see me talk to police. Yeah. Bring it up on your whole spot. Yeah, and you don't stop. Still 187 on the neck of a. Yeah, and you don't stop. Make it hot, nigga. One, bring it up on your whole spot. Yeah, and you don't stop. Still
All right, Beat Club, let's talk that talk. Let us know, would you keep it, would you cut it? Do you hear someone special on it that's not already special on it? I'm going around and see what's good with the bros, man. Anybody here cutting this beat?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it.
Marin's cutting it. Anybody else cutting it? Because Marin's cutting all day. Marin's cutting all day.
He ain't throw his hat, so it ain't.
Yeah, he definitely ain't throw his hat yet. I'm waiting for that shit. I'm waiting for Kung Lao Marin to happen, man. I don't know. I'm gonna cut it as well. I felt as though I thought the cuts could have, like, they were cool, but I thought they could have been better. Sometimes they fell in the pocket. Other times they threw me off just a little bit. And yeah, it was just cool. It was just cool. And I've heard better from RC, but this isn't a bad beat. It's just not my favorite from him. So I'm cutting it.
Yeah, I think the main thing is he needs to work out the swing on the drums. Like it was.
Yeah, it did sound like robotic.
Yeah, like he has to. And he tried. Like I could tell, like he tried to give it more swing, but he has to work that part out. That's the only thing that really made me cut it. You know what I'm saying? Like otherwise, everything else was cool. The groove was cool. The bass line was cool. But yeah, that was frustrating because I was trying to rock with it and I couldn't catch it.
And people saying motivate that hat is fire. I like the creativity. Needs a better mix. So I guess we're just cutting this one. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Cut it.
I'm struggling to 4, bro. Avy, man, can this next person help us out with this number 4?
Let's see. Hold up. Damn, I got 2 computers open and shit. Next up, we got Flight School Beats, and this is called Altar Call.
All right, let's take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, Beat Club, let's talk about it. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? Do you hear someone special on it? I'm going around the room to see what's good with the bros, man. Is anybody here cutting this beat?
I gotta cut it.
I seen the smirk you made at the very beginning. Like I wasn't sure if it was like, I was like, was that because of the beat, you know? But I was like, yeah, he kind of did one of these. He was like,
yeah,
why so, bro?
Because the potential of the melody's dope, but it sounded like when like hip hop producers are like heavily like boom bap producers trying to make trap beats. It kind of sounds like that.
Oh, okay.
Like the sounds they don't sound updated. They sound like old school sounds tried to put into a trap groove. And I don't know. It just threw it off for me. Like the drop didn't hit.
Nah, understood. What happened?
The melody's dope.
Yeah. Nah, I agree. I didn't think about it that way though. I just thought it was like it was I was a fan of some of the sounds that they had, but once again I like boom bap. So like some of the instruments are like, that's cool, but I never thought of like that person trying to like take their boom bap percussion or whatever and trying to bring it over to the trap sound and it not fitting.
Like now there's like a whole different bounce. Like if you look at like Wheezy or something like that, like it's a whole different bounce. This sounds too I don't know, it just sounds like a different bounce on this type of melody. It just doesn't really mix.
So that's a cut it from Humbeats. Avi, man, Marin, are we saving this joint?
I'm kind of on the fence. It was like something I liked, something I didn't like. So I guess that sounds like a cut it to me. So nah, real shit. Real shit.
All right, so I mean, yeah, it sounds like we might just cut this joint as well.
It's not bad though. It's not bad.
Cut it.
The struggle to 4 is real, bro. Can we get one more? Can we get one more? The struggle to 4 is real right now.
Yeah, let me see what's in this folder. Hold up.
There's one more in that joint.
Oh yeah, that's right. My fault. Next up we got the Beat Crook, and this is called No Calls.
Yo, shout out to the do not disturb button. Like that shit is amazing. Do you guys use the do not disturb button often?
I've been using it since I got an iPhone.
Shout out to the block button.
The block button. I've
the
never used
block,
the block.
the block caller function is undefeated.
Shout out to keeping your phone off.
Yeah, keeping your phone off is and also keeping your phone off.
Yeah.
Don't have any social media notifications on either. Those are always off. And yeah, the block caller function is so fire, man. It's the easiest way to avoid the bullshit, man. You don't even know that you don't even know they even attempted to call you, message you, anything. That shit works, bro. I love that shit.
Yeah,
someone's watching this here right now at Maryland. Oh, that's what you did, motherfucker. That's why I ain't getting my calls. Yeah,
block.
That's just crazy.
That's my phone, bro. D&D from 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. You're not getting through unless you call me 100 times.
Yeah, I just like the do not disturb function because I can pick and choose who gets through, at any given time. Like you brothers are on it, but there's a lot of people that aren't because people would call me weird like 4 o'clock in the morning asking for dumb shit. So shout out to the D&D button. But yeah, let's take a listen to this right now. The Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go. Should have blocked him, dog.
Your call cannot be taken at the moment, so please leave your message after the tone.
I got that shit that make you put your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got that shit that make you put your hands when I step up in the place, hey yo, I step correct. I got that shit that make you put your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got that shit that make you put your hands when I step up in the place, hey yo, I step correct.
The Beat Club.
I got you all attacked.
All right, Beat Club. Let's talk about it. Keep it or cut it. Go around the room and see what's good with the bros. Anybody here cutting this beat?
Yeah, I'm gonna just cut it. I was gonna pull out the safe, keep it, but I'm gonna cut it, man. I'm gonna cut it.
Yeah.
It was cool though. It sounded like I'm a huge flip mode fan, man. It sounded like like an attempt at making like a flip mode beat. It sounded like an attempt at making like a DJ Scratch or a Knots type beat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm kind of like, even with the drums, the bass line, like it sounded, like it was trying to make an Extinction level event Knots type beat, and it's not on that level, so I have to cut it.
All right, fellas, man, you guys agree? Humbeats, you agree?
I like it. I'd keep it.
You know what's funny? I keep asking Humbeats because ever since he said like he's not a fan of boom bap, I'm like waiting for him to cut it and shit, and he's kept a lot of shit that I didn't think. You know what I mean? So, all right, Avi, man, there's a chance. Is this gonna get kept? Is this going on the mix? Like we 1-1 right now.
Yeah, I'm on the fence. I think
you gotta do that. You might as well cut it, bro.
Nah, like I do like it. I just feel like it wasn't one of the best beats we've heard from the Beat Crook recently. And I feel like he submitted a lot better. That's what I'm kind of judging it on. But you know what? I'll just save keep it. Towards the end of the show, I can pull out my safety.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna save keep it as well. I feel as though the Beat Crook, he sends in like a certain type of like gritty like vibe with the beats, and I think this conceptually, like I like the concept of it and just like how you carried it out. I think that's dope because it can help an artist. You know what I mean? It can help an artist when that stuff is laid out for them already. And it was just cool. It was all right. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna save keep it. That's 2 safe keep it's, 1 cut it from Marin and a keep it from Humbeats, man. So this one is making it on the mix. Keep it. That struggle to 4 was fucking real, bro. God dang, man. We're gonna have to put that number up there real quick and see what's good. So Humbeats, man, what is next for you? Given that this project just dropped, like what should we expect next? Should we look out for the music videos? Should we look out for something else, like the second part of your rollout? What should people expect from you coming like the end of 2020 and to the beginning of 2021?
I do have videos at least planned. Hopefully I can get them done. It's kind of hard in like a different state, kind of like coordinating videos with people over there, but definitely videos. I have posters of the billboard. Well, not of the billboard, but kind of the same style. I'm gonna be rolling out soon. I have a deluxe in the works. Hopefully with this a whole new roster. I'm trying to get a whole nother 10 songs. So
in addition to them, or like
a growth deluxe. Just
that's fine.
I need to get on that,
Hit me up.
Yeah, Marin works it out on the air.
I told you I'm gonna be down there. So
yeah, sure. But yeah, so that's definitely in the works. I have a new list of people I should have gotten the first one, but just really couldn't plan it out. So I want to definitely want to get a deluxe and get the rest of the people on there. So
that's a smart move.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's coming probably like second quarter 2021.
Are you a FL Studio user as well? Is that what you make your beats on?
Of course, FL10, man. FL10, never changing until I have to.
Yo, man. Let me see. We got another folder in there that we're gonna end up going to as well. I just want to say for any producers that are watching right now, any beat makers, or if you know anybody out there that makes beats, and there's no type of age discrimination whatsoever. They're young and they make beats, or if you're a grandfather and you make beats and you think it's fire, man, feel free to send it into the beatclubpodcast.com. You can upload 24/7, anytime, around the clock. And I just want to say, like, put that out there more and more and more to the people that I do talk to, off the air and such, that help spread the word, continue to spread the word. I like seeing everybody's names in there, but I also like seeing new people as well. So just feel free to spread the word and let them know that there's a platform here that we just listen to dope shit, and give the beats a platform to be heard on. So beatclubpodcast.com. Bang bang. AV, man, we got to get through this second folder, and then I got to get to a couple more Humbeat joints, man, because I'm trying to vibe. So
hey Hum, I want to hear some exclusive Humbeats though too. I want to hear some beats. You got some beats? You got some beats you can send to the show real quick? I want to hear some beats.
Oh, yeah, I can send some.
I can go to the we'll have Marin tell you how to upload.
Send the link in the comments for him.
No, Marin, you can tell him how to upload the beats.
How to upload beats? You go to beatclubpodcast.com. You know what I'm saying? And you just click that link to upload your beats, and you could drag and drop. It's real easy too. I like that feature. You just drag and drop them bitches in there. Real simple.
Y'all updated. I like that.
I gotta say that shit no more. Marin said that perfectly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love the drag and drop feature, man, on anything. Like that shit just makes shit so much easier.
It's super helpful, dog. So Humbeats upload some beats for us, man.
Hey, I'm drinking a Guinness for you, brethren.
My dog.
You know what I'm saying?
You drink Guinness too?
I love Guinness, dog. I almost forgot how much I love Guinness until I had one like last week, and I was like, so I had to go cop a little 6-pack the other day.
Can't do it, bro.
Nah, man, you need the Guinness, man. You know.
I heard, but I don't think I need the Guinness, but I heard.
You know, hey, you know, ain't nothing wrong with a little enhancement, fam. You know.
Yeah, there could be something wrong with a little enhancement.
A little natural enhancement. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we ain't using performance enhancer drugs. You know, we just, you know.
Real question. Ready? Guinness, Henny.
Both.
No. Guinness, Henny, bro. When you about to unblock that person and hit them up, after you unblock them, you hit them up. Guinness.
Well, I'll say this. This is what I'll say. The Henny is gonna make you unblock the person. The Hennessy is gonna make you unblock that person.
Henny be whispering to you and shit.
Yeah. See, the thing I like about Guinness though is, you know, you drink, 3-4 Guinness, you still level headed. You know what I'm saying? You know. But the Hennessy is gonna make you make that phone call you didn't want to make. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they in trouble. They in trouble though. They in trouble. They definitely in trouble.
All right. There you go. You heard it here on the B Club podcast, man. AV, who we got next, bro? I swear we get at least like twice a month. We get some advice like that from Marin at least twice a month. You know what I mean? I think it's great content. Who we got next, bro?
All right. So next up we got, I think this is a new person too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Galaxy.
Hey, Brown Jew, don't judge me, man. 3 or 4 Guinness is light. You know what I'm saying?
And this joint's called Meek Mill Type.
All right, so we're gonna take a look.
Meek No Type? Is that what you said?
No, Meek Mill Type.
Oh, Meek Mill Type. Okay,
yeah.
I'm like, what the hell does that mean? Meek No Type. All right.
We're gonna take a listen right now on the B Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
She's a princess of the Golden City.
The Beat Club.
Thank you, Marin. Thank you. Why so, bro? Why'd you throw the flag on the play? Let's talk that talk. What happened?
Because they tried to make a Meek Mill type beat.
There's people out there that make Meek Mill beats, but it just doesn't.
Yeah, but like I said, they tried to make a Meek Mill type beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know, it wasn't an authentic Meek Mill beat. You know, like it was an attempt at trying to, like, everything sounded generic and stock about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't have the actual feels a Meek Mill beat would have. It didn't have the drop. It didn't have the, you know, like, it was an attempt. It was an attempt, but it wasn't, not even close.
So I guess we threw the flag on the play, so you already know what it is, man. We're just gonna throw it out there.
Yeah, Hum's like got a good poker face, but even he was kind of like, like, I don't
but it's
know.
all right. I will say this, that because I think that was a newbie as well. You know, just know I get cut on the show all the time. Don't get in your feelings, get in your bag. Just feel free to send something in next time. And eventually we'll get to keep it. You know what I mean?
With a producer name like Peace Galaxy, though, he sound like he probably shouldn't be trying to make Meek Mill beats anyway. Like, he probably makes some dope other type shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's a she.
It's a she too.
Oh,
yeah.
She. Sorry,
Yep.
sorry, love.
We're gonna go to the next beat. AV, who we got next?
Yo, put that Guinness down, bro.
Yeah, man, he's on his first Guinness. G, like his first Guinness. Oh man, AV, who we got next, bro?
All right, next up we got Da Vinci with hold up. Oh nah, they ain't put their producer name. It's called Da Vinci Code.
All right, cool. Let's take a listen right now to the B Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Our dreams, they feel real while we're in them, right? It's only when we wake up that we realize something was actually strange.
Da Vinci Production.
The Beat Club.
All right, B Club, let's talk that talk. Marin already threw up the 5. He think we're gonna get 5, man. I'm just gonna go around him and see what's good. Humbeats and AV, man. You guys cutting this beat?
Nah, man. I think it was dope.
Nah.
We just throwing it out there?
Melodies was dope.
I don't know.
It's all dope to me.
I don't know if it was the feed for me. Maybe just my computer was coming through a little weird, but there was a lot of dope shit in there.
Yeah, I heard a little Mario jump in that motherfucker too. Did you hear the Mario jump in there?
Yeah.
They had some sounds in there, so we're gonna throw it out there. I threw the 5 up there. Let me see what's good. We're gonna breeze through these beats. So let me see. We got so here's the deal, fellas. There's 4 more left in this folder. We got to get at least 3 to make a beat tape. Pressure. AV.
I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do it.
Who's next?
So next up we got Kelsey. This is called Cover. No, Don't Cover.
So we had Deep Cover earlier from RC. Now we got Don't Cover. All right. Let's see what's good. By the way, just remember, if we get 8 keep it's, we still got to figure out a name. Humbeats, you got to figure out a name. And I'm not sure if it's, what is it? Feel Me with No Hands? Is that what we're going to call the tape? I don't know. But we'll figure that out. So let's take a listen to this right now by Kelsey, man. Keep it, cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
All right, B Club, let's talk about this one. This was a short one, so we got to just talk about it right now. Let us know, would you keep it? Would you cut it? I'm going to go around the room and see what's good with the bros, man. Is anybody in this room cutting this beat?
Not me.
I'm cool with it. I think I've heard this one before. I think like at a performance or something.
Yeah, I feel the same way too.
I thought when we went out to New York or something, he played something like that.
I feel like I heard it before too. Not on this show, but I definitely heard it before.
Humbeats, man, you keeping it too? I keep it. All right, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna throw it out there. See what's good. Keep it. All right, let me see what's good. You also uploaded some beats as well, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I did it right, but it's in the Dropbox.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna go check it out because if anything, if we don't make it to 8, we might have to use a one of them beats, man, to make that 8. But we'll see what's good. But let's throw it out there. We got the 6 though, right? We got the 6. AV, man, we close. Who's next?
Next up is Manny B. Shy with Iceman.
Oh shit.
All right, shit. 7.
Let's go.
Manny B. Shy, you know what shit.
The Beat Club. Beat Club.
All right, Beat Club, let's talk about this one. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? Do you hear someone special on it? I'm going to go around and talk to the bros real quick. Brothers, anybody here cutting this beat from the mix?
This is where I throw out my safe, keep it.
Well played. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Throw the safety out. It was cool. There was a lot of things I liked about it, but I was expecting something, a little more crazy from Manny. But I liked it, though. There was definitely a lot of dope shit in there. So, safety.
Anybody else cutting this beat? Because if not, it sounds like we're going to be keeping it.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it. It's just not up to me. It doesn't sound like Manny's bar, but it's still a pretty good beat.
All right, just making sure. I mean, I want us to get to 8, but I want to make sure that we put in the great 8. You know what I mean? So, you sure about that?
No, I think it works.
All right, cool.
It definitely works.
Humbeats, man, you agree as well?
It's a cool.
He cut.
I couldn't hear the bass, but I like it. But I couldn't hear the bass, so I it's not like a great beat to me, but maybe if I heard the bass, it'd be better. But I keep it though.
All right. So we letting this fly. I'm gonna put it out there. Let's see what people are saying online. People say anything online about this right now?
Nah,
not right now. This ain't crispy for the most part, so they're fucking with it. So we're just gonna throw it out there anyways.
Keep it.
it did come in a little weird though.
Yeah, a little bit. So we need one more. The thing that I'm happy about is that we got one more in this folder, but I also got a couple of Humbeats because he uploaded correctly because he went to beatclubpodcast.com and he drag and drop the beats for us, man. So we got some beats from Humbeats just in case. AV, man, who's the next person on the chopping block, bro?
Next up, we got Beats by Phenom. He didn't really put a title, so.
I hope this isn't a duplicate because they keep putting different locations. But let's take a listen to this right now on the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it, cut it. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, Beat Club, let's talk about this one. This is another short beat, but beat nonetheless. Let us know right now. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? Do you have someone special on it? I'm gonna go around the room and see what's good with the bros. Is anybody here cutting this beat?
Nope. I'm throwing it out there. Beat of the week nomination for me.
Bang. Anybody else? I mean, that means Marin likes it. Likes it. Anybody here cutting it?
Nah. No cuts.
He's been in his bag, bro. Like for real.
That bass.
Fuck with B.O. Beats by Phenom, man. Out of Massachusetts too.
Yeah.
I put that out there.
That was pretty sweet, man. So we keeping it. I don't hear nothing else. It's crickets right now in the room. So we keeping it? We letting it fly?
Yeah.
We letting it fly. Let's do it.
Keep it.
Damn, we made it to 8. We skated to 8. Shit. Damn. Skated to 8. Yo, man, like, have you been collaborating with any producers out of the city and in general? Like, how do you feel about collaboration?
I don't like to force collab, so I haven't really collabed a lot. I like it to happen just naturally.
Yeah.
But I mean, I will, but again, it just has to happen like naturally, not no force, not no let's work or whatever. I need just vibes to happen. But I did link with Rella Force.
Oh,
dope.
So I'm making some tracks with him for sure.
Like you going EDM, going an EDM route with Rella Force? Or going somewhere different?
Just whatever we make. Again, just not forcing nothing. Just whatever comes up.
Yeah, that's most likely what's gonna happen with y'all too.
Yeah.
Probably. I hope. I need to hop in that bag for sure.
Yeah, I could see that. You know what I'm saying? Like I could see that happening. No, that's dope.
Rilla is nice. Rilla is like one of the people I like, really like look up to as far as like producers in like Massachusetts and just artists in general. Like he's a dope artist. Like his music doesn't need vocals really. So
yeah.
So like I'm definitely gonna tap into Rilla a lot.
Now I'm just gonna throw this out there. I feel like you and Rilla Force in the same room must be like the most soft-spoken studio I'd probably ever go to, bro. Because you guys let your music talk. You know what I mean? Like you guys like mad chill.
Don't gotta say much. It's just vibes, really.
Yeah, it's just super cool, man.
You'll have on some black. He'll have on some pink.
Yo, I want to say this though. I'm gonna say this straight up too, because I didn't get a chance to tell him either. But Rilla Force, man, if you're watching this, I got confidence to step my pink game up because of him, bro. I wasn't rocking pink because I'm a beige brother. Pink isn't necessarily the color of choice all the time, but you made me feel confident about rocking my pink, bro. So thank you very, very much on that. But let me see what's good, man. I think it got some beats from Humbeats, man, and I got to see what's good on this one.
Yeah, we gotta get a Humbeat set in real quick, man.
Just real quick. Let me see what's up. Is there any particular order? Like you just sent a couple over, so you just want me to dabble and jump around, or?
I mean, yeah, you can just play whatever, I guess.
Play whatever and just dive in. All right, cool. Now, before I play these though, are these up for grabs? Are these like?
Oh yeah.
All right. So let me see. He got some joint called Marin. Let me throw this to Marin. Marin, he got a joint called Formal Attire, Lifetime, and Vibrant Thing.
I'm gonna go with Vibrant Thing first. Let's do it. Let's
go. Club podcast. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get into the next one, man. It's called Lifetime by Humbeats. Let's get it. Let's go.
Still I miss you anyway. Yeah, I just grew and couldn't break it. The Beat Club. Humbeats. Sometimes I swear it was enough. I guess I'm ready to The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Let's get into this next one called Formal Attire by Humbeats. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. Club. The Beat Club.
Yeah, put the number 9 up so we can throw that
You want to throw that on the
tape,
tape?
sir.
You want to throw that on the tape right there? That's
gotta
just
throw that
crazy.
on the tape.
Humbeats, we can throw that on the tape.
Sure.
All right, man, we gotta throw the 9 up on there, man. Sounds like we're gonna
Yeah,
throw
we
it
gotta
on.
throw the 9 up.
He
Yeah, I
officially
gotta
got
go.
it.
Yeah.
I mean that shit makes sense anyway. We might as well put a beat from our guests on the tape.
That
they
bass line, bro.
That set the tone.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Can we just clap it up, man? Let's clap it up one time.
Beats.
Dude.
Put my hands up here.
There you go. Thank you, AV. Thank you, AV.
Level up always, man. Yo, Hum.
Yeah.
In the spirit of leveling up always, what's something in your production arsenal that you want to step up for 2021? Like, what's something in your production game that you feel like you want to like level up on, whether it's a technique or something?
I need to update or upgrade, I guess. My it's like percussion is like one of my things I'm trying to still like master, and not like hi-hats, but like just like other percussion, like
Like the fills, the drum fills, and
fills,
toms.
fills for sure, and just like adding like the little things, like the smallest things, little bells and little
like the textures. I think
the textures, the accents. Yeah.
Like I want to get better at that, just for like the vibes. I like to like I don't want to add too many melodies. I just want to add like layers of like feeling. I don't know. It's like I'm sure you guys know, but I don't know how to like explain it.
I understand.
Now you saying that, you hitting it right on the nose. We completely understand what you're saying. So that's dope. So we look forward to that, man.
So Humbeats, man, we got some important things that we got to handle before we even close out the show. The first thing that we have to handle, absolutely, is we have to figure out what the name of this beat tape is going to be. We have 9 beats, including one of your own. What do we name in this beat tape so we can put it out, and also say that this has been A&R'd by Humbeats as well? So what's the name of this joint? On the spot.
Damn, because I hate naming things.
He's
That's
shit,
the hardest job of making of like.
He's like, shit took me a minute to name my own album and shit.
Damn, I don't know.
We should just call this shit No Hands, man. Just shorten it, just cut it down to No Hands, because he threw it out there earlier.
He did throw it out there. I was giving him time to come up with something. I don't know. Could have been the level up always. I don't know. He could have came up with something.
I can't call it level up always.
Yeah, can't do that.
My project. I don't know.
We can call it, I don't know. You want to stick with No Hands or
level up with No Hands?
Level up with No Hands.
Is that your final answer?
I mean, fuck it.
Level up with No Hands. Is that confirmed?
Crook the name anyway.
Crook said humdinger. Come on, man. Come on, Crook. Come on, man. Yo, Crook's funny as shit though. He always got jokes.
Hell
man.
Yeah. So I mean, are we going with that? That's all. I gotta know.
Kofi said humble.
Ooh. With the hyphen.
Yeah, with the hyphen. Yeah, I like that. I think so.
Shout out to y'all. I don't know.
What you think, Hum? You running with that?
I don't know about the hyphen. I don't like hyphens.
You don't like the hyphen in there, but just call it humble.
Humble?
No dashes, no nothing. No.
All right, so
humble's cool.
Humble's cool?
Humble's cool, yeah.
So we're gonna call it the humble tape. All right, so that's dope. So we got the tape, we got 9 beats. Shout out to all the producers that sent something in, and shout out to all the producers that made it on the actual beat tape. Marin did nominate a beat of the week as well. that we're going to play was Beats by Phenom, correct?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna play that real quick. Put that in the background. And I just gotta say, man, once again, shout out to this brother right here, man. Just because, and this brother Humbeats I'm talking about, just because he put out a project. This project is out now. It's out everywhere. I want you to go ahead and go stream it, go check it out. He put on for the city. And
hold up, time out. Not to cut you off.
Go ahead, bro.
Don't stream the shit.
Buy
go and purchase it on iTunes.
Buy that shit.
Buy it.
Buy it. That's real support. Buy it.
Yes.
Buy it. But thank you, Marin. Thank you for mentioning that. But like Marin said, go out and buy it. It's everywhere. Go and buy it. Put that money in his pocket. Support, man. It's a dope project. Dope artist as well. Really good vibe all the way through, and it shows a lot of versatility. So just salute to Humbeats for making this happen, man. I'm gonna clap it up one more time for you, bro, because it's a big deal. It's a very, very big deal. And I wish you much success with this, as well as your deluxe joint that's going to be coming out in 2021, man. Just keep that up. Just definitely keep that up. Is there anything that you want to say to the people before, we say peace? Is there anything that you want to, anybody you want to shout out? Anything you want to drop? Floor is yours.
Everybody on the project, really. Everybody supporting. Everybody showing love. Reposting it, retweeting it. It's really big for the city and for the state in general. And I'm glad everybody's fucking with it. I'm glad everybody's liking it. And yeah, just coming back with more, coming back with a lot more, honestly. Just level up always, really.
All right, cool. Where can I get the merch, bro?
Shop.levelupalways.com. Follow Level Up Always on Instagram. You can buy it from Instagram now. I just turned it into one of those pages. So that's cool. Yeah, so Level Up Always, Humbeats. You can find me on Instagram. I'm more active on Instagram than anything. So yeah,
Bomb.
me on there.
All right, bro. Thank you again for being on the show, man. I'm gonna go to motivate Marin. Marin, what you got to say to the people, bro?
Hey, man, I ain't got much to say, man. Like I always say, though, love is the answer and the cure. Check on your loved ones. Let them know that you love them, man. Big up to Humbeats. Shout out to the whole city of Boston, the state of Massachusetts, man. Like, we been had it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm going to say. We been had it, man. So it's more so just about carrying on tradition, man. So salute to Humbeats for carrying on tradition and taking shit to the next level up always, man. Salute.
Bong, man. Avy, man, what's popping?
Yeah, shout out to everybody who voted for us. We got this out there. We didn't win the Boston Music Award, but shit, we got nominated, and that's just as good. I mean, yeah, we want to win, but the recognition helps out with us getting the word out there. You know, people tuning into the show and locking in with us. So shout out to y'all for voting. Thank you. And yeah, practice makes perfect, man.
Bong, I'm glad you handled that, because yeah.
Yeah, I had to say it peacefully, you know.
Everyone that voted for me for producer of the year. That was a big thing. So
aren't you nominated for something right now? Or is that what you were talking about?
I mean, that was the BMA. I'm nominated for like a Hip Hop New England, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what that was, but that's dope.
Yeah, like I'm just out here working.
I'm just working. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, now. Well, I'm gonna pull this up, man, just because I need something different in the background. Let me see what I got here. Can I pull this up? Let's see if it works for me. Just because, of course, it might not, because the internet wants to act like a bia. Here we go. There we go. Cool. All right, once again, man, I want to thank Humbeats for being on the show right now, man. Thank you so much. Shout out to my bros that took their time out of their Sunday to sit down and listen to beats and chop it up. We learned about Guinness. We learned about Hennessy. We learned about a whole bunch of just fun, cool shit. You know what I mean? I do want to say, man, go out and support the project growth that is out there. Go and buy it right now. And then shout out to all the producers for sending in beats today. Shout out to you guys every single week for sending in beats. And if you know anybody, please let them know that we got this platform, put it out there. And also be sure, if you're watching on YouTube, to subscribe. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and rock with us on IG, because that's how you know what guests are coming up next, as well as how you can upload and the other things that we have rolling out. So just stay tuned, stay connected. I know we're closing out 2020, and 2021 is going to have some promising things ahead. But I just want to thank everybody for the support each and every year as we approach our 5th year anniversary, or it's our 5th, right? Or 4th?
I don't remember no more, bro.
All right, we done lost. We old niggas.
2021. Yes, I think this might be our 4th. I think.
Might be our 4th.
Yeah, I think we. Yeah. We did our pilot episode late 2016.
All right, cool. So that's 4, and plus 4, then carried along. Yep, you're right. That's 2020. There you go. Thank you, Marin, with the math. But yeah, thank you to everybody out there, man. And I also want to say, I'm very appreciative of the new clients and things that are coming my way, and the people that are hitting me up about some music stuff on the side. I'm very, very thankful for that. And always, please go follow me and go check out my music on Spotify. I have some stuff out there as well that I would love for you guys to check out and vibe to. So besides all that, man, shout out to Humbeats, shout out to Beat Club Podcast, shout out to us, and shout out to you guys. And because I can say it on radio, I'm gonna say it right now. We out.